You still haven't answered the question. What exactly has Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso done
to deserve a suspension?
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. I was already there when you stopped
carry
me.
on.
I was trying to get you to understand that Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, everybody has it on records, on the TVs, the screens of the TVs, on the newspapers. He had series of meetings. On our way to the 2023 general election, he had series of meetings with presidential candidates of other political parties. A party that is clean enough and that runs on constitutional order, the presidential candidate of such a party has no right in any way at all. Nowhere in any part of our constitution, to go into any form of discussion. Whatever is the crux of the discussion, the party should have known. The party decides on whether the attempts to have any discussion with PDP candidate or APC candidate or PRP candidate or Labour Party candidate is the party that decides whether such discussions are worth going into. But what we saw were situations where on his own, he would just stand up, either he's in France, or he's in Lagos, or he's in Abuja, or he's somewhere, either having discussions with one presidential candidate or the other. I don't know what other thing qualifies somebody to be guilty of anti-party activities more than that. The truth is that Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, senator with respect, has flouted with all emphasis, all provisions of our constitution that has to do with the sacredness of loyalty to our party's constitution. The truth is that he came in as a candidate. Yes, at that moment he was the leader of the party. There's no doubt about that. But being leader of the party and being the presidential candidate never gave him the license to go into things that were capable of dragging, and of course dragged the name of the party into disrepute. These were the concerns of the BOT. And let me tell you, our constitution, we've continued to insist, is a very unique constitution. You can't find the things embedded in our constitution, especially as it relates to the operations of the BOT in the constitution of any other political party in this country. What is there, the provision is that the BOT has the exclusive right to call to order any officer of the party. You could be a member, you could be an officer at any level. It is only the BOT that has the powers to call you to order when you engage in acts that are not in consonance with the provisions of the Constitution. And that was what they invoked. They looked at all the options, they looked at all the activities of Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso before the election and even as we speak, and then decided that enough should be enough, And it is his actions, of course, that has thrown the party into this level of turbulence. Because as a democratic party, NNPP has existed for 21 years. It has been very, very, very peaceful. There will be no form of disagreements in any way. Right. We have had and operated as one family. The truth is that their coming in is what has thrown the party into turbulence. When you do things that tend to suggest that you are just acting on your own, no other person is there to be part of what you are doing, no other person has any right to make inputs into the decisions you make as it relates to what you do or purportedly do on behalf of the party.
Thank you very much. You made your point, Mr. Agbo. Mr. Agbo, well, Alhaji Buba Galadima says you're not a member of the NNPP, and so you would not know the goings-on, especially at the high echelons of the party, including details of, Rabiu Kwankwaso's meetings with President Tinubu, Atiku, not too long ago, and of course the Labour Party presidential candidate.
No, he didn't meet with Labour Party candidate.
Well, there are
alleging.
There are allegations that he did meet with.
They didn't.
Right. Okay. Please respond to these issues, Mr. Agbo.
Our attitudes towards all of this is that. We have a baby that we gave birth to 22 years ago, and no matter the magnitude of this disagreement, we will continue to ensure that we don't throw everything out to the public. But I strongly suspect that Buba Galadima believes that it is his normal gangster style that he exhibited in APC that led him to new APC and all of that. And NNPP is not a party that is cut out for such attitudes. He needs to understand that NNPP is a party that operates with so much decorum, formed and run by very distinguished Nigerians. He does not even know anything about NNPP. When I was National Secretary of this party, we are talking about NNPP. Buba Galadima was National Secretary of CPC.
Mr. Agbo, if I may come in, not many people really knew about the NNPP until Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso came on board.
No, that's not correct. That's not correct. We operated. NNPP is a party that has existed for 22 years. During this period of 22 years of its existence, over 100 political parties have come and gone on account that they were unable to win election. So it's funny when anybody begins to say nothing was done about the party. Yes, you could say that the party was not able to win enough seats, but it's not as if we were not winning elections. If we never won elections, then we went through series of deregistration exercises. Under Jega, there were about three deregistration exercises he conducted. We would have gone out of existence, into extinction. But we didn't, because we knew what we wanted. Before that came, we had one election in Bauchi, we had one election in Rivers, and a few other places. I think Buba Galadima is operating on the premise that he doesn't even know anything about the party. He just came, they needed a platform in March last year, somebody who is just about 1 year old in a party.